Hi, this is Bruce Buffer, and you're listening to the Brats and Beard Podcast.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Brats and Beers Podcast. What is going on? You got Sean and Drew here tonight. Anthony is dealing with a work crisis right now, so maybe he'll pop on during the show, maybe not. We're not sure yet, but you heard some Anthony last episode, so maybe you're sick of him. Or you got supported. We are not sure yet, but we'll get to the bottom of it. Okay. He is going to Japan, I think, in a couple days for some fights. So, konnichiwa.
Dude, that's two.
Konnichiwa. What? I'm just, speaking the language. All right, Drew, what do you got going on over there, dude? Anything exciting?
NFL? Hot take. Vikings are good. Very good. And the NFC is going to be very interesting again.
Hot take? I hear this every year from Vikings fans.
Hot take. Jessica Alba was hot.
What happened? Hot take.
She's still good. She's still good looking.
Okay.
I believe so. But no, I wouldn't say that every year. I don't think I was that on board with Darnold. I wasn't against him, but I wasn't that on board. All I'm saying is rookie quarterback contracts are a fun thing to do if you're a
Wait, so is JJ's your guy? I guess he's not number one, though, for sure yet, right? They haven't told him?
I'm pretty sure he's number one. Yeah, they have said that. Yeah.
Are you sure? I saw a report this week that said he has not been told that yet.
Yeah, that was Rastapasta. That was a fake.
Rastafari. Oh. Rastapasta.
I might not be right on that. I'm not going to die on this hill.
Because you guys got Flacco too, right?
No.
Or who's the backup? Who's their
Brett Ripien.
No, you guys got a better veteran backup. Is it not Flacco or who you got?
You must be looking at Rasta.
Dude, I might be on some Rasta pasta.
God.
No, not Flacco. Who the fuck am I thinking of? Am I crazy?
You might have dreamt it. I want that to happen, but I don't think it has. Is it
just Ripien? Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I'm fucking. Who am I thinking of? What team am I thinking of?
Probably the Giants. They have 3 quarterbacks now.
They do. They have just signed Mr. Russell Wilson. Oh, I couldn't think of his name for a second. That's how irrelevant he is.
You said they're wrong.
Russell Wilson, is he a game changer for them?
I very much dislike Russell Wilson nowadays, so no.
I completely agree. I would think no, but I mean, I guess he's got neighbors, and we'll see how that works out. But I don't see him being, too exciting there in New York. What else? I know we went through. Me and Anthony did run through every free agent signing last week, or whenever it was, 2 weeks ago. But then, of course, right after that, who got signed? It was like that night it happened. Sorry, this is great podcasting right now. Cooper Kupp to the Seahawks. Is that you excited about that?
It's only cool because that's where he's from. Otherwise, I think it's a terrible I hate this take. It makes no sense, but I don't think Darnold's going to succeed with Seattle. But that is a lot of weapons to have fun with.
Yeah, it's well, DK's gone now.
But they got JSN, who's better now.
You got JSN, yep.
And Kupp's just going to make him even better. I don't know who the running back is. Is it
Kenneth Walker still? I think. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, I think they're going to be bad.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be anything special. We'll see. We'll see how, like, what Cooper Kupp they get, because obviously the Rams weren't necessarily utilizing him, and that might have been old age injuries, or whatever, but, we'll see if he's any different this year.
I also die on the hill that KOC is a quarterback's coach, and like, yeah, that might not be enough to make someone good, but I just don't think Darnold is gonna make it with who. I don't even know who the coach is at. I think Geno Smith is better than Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I agree. Well, we'll see if KOC can help out JJ when he comes back.
You will see. You will.
I'm sure we will.
You will see.
I'm sure. I'm sure we will.
Stephon Diggs got signed yesterday, I believe. What do you think of that?
Where'd he go again? He's the Patriots. Yeah, Patriots. That's interesting. I mean, he's another one kind of getting older. I want to like Drake May. I think I want to like him. I want him to play decent. So we'll see if Diggs helps him at all. I don't know. They always have the worst receivers, so I guess it's nice to have a nice name there. Like, how many Kendrick Bourne type of players can you have on your fucking roster?
That's a great take. I think Diggs is gonna be a diva though. So it's like unless Diggs realizes that he's over the hill and he got paid, but it's like, why would you go somewhere you're
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's not going to win. Yeah. If he's like trying to go to win somewhere, he's not going to win. Like, so I don't know. Maybe he just wasn't getting offers and they just were like, all right, let's throw some money at him. I don't know. It didn't seem like, they were being too eager to move him. So, right. Oh my God, everybody. A big surprise.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Mr. Anthony Callie is back from beating some people up.
So I'm using my free 3 minutes jail call to chime in.
You have 2.5 minutes left of this call.
I just came here to address the rumors about Dak Prescott going to the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, there's rumors? I didn't even hear that.
I think it's dumb, but go ahead, continue what you guys were talking about.
No, we're talking about NFL, so let's talk about it.
Oh, well, there was a rumor going around that the Dallas Cowboys were shopping Dak Prescott to the Cleveland Browns for the number 2 pick to draft Shedeur Sanders and then pick up the Browns cornerback as well. So Cowboys get a little younger, and the circus is still being a circus.
So you down for it?
No.
You don't want Shedeur?
No, because then you also have to take his dad.
Yep. But I already told you. I told you last time that he will be a Cowboy at some point in his career. So I might as well start it off now. Burn the bridge right away.
I don't want it.
It's going to happen. It will happen in his career. So accept it.
Man, we'll see. How are you guys doing? Sorry to jump in so late. Life, work, things happen.
Yeah. We told everyone we weren't sure what happened to you, whether it was deportation, if you were working, if you were in Japan. We really didn't know, so we were checking.
Hey, Sean, you look a little darker today.
I am. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Can we do the rest of the podcast in Spanish?
We cannot. Tacos, enchiladas, dos equis.
Nice. Did you get any beverages with ice in it?
I didn't. I don't think I did, no. But I was getting these daiquiri things, these Cabo Vices. Those are my favorite. So I guess there's probably ice in that. I don't know. Ground up ice. I don't know. It was fine. I didn't get sick. So we're good.
Nice.
We are good. Yeah, it was your family treated me well down there. It's good to see everyone.
Did my tia make you fresh tortillas?
She did.
Nice.
They were everywhere, dude. Everywhere.
Did you get any golf in?
I did not, no. Unfortunately, I did not get a golf. The golf course associated with the resort I was at is like, I don't know, it's like $400 some to play, and I just wasn't up for it. So, I didn't. I was being cheap.
You don't want to pay that much and shoot a 96 7.
It would have been more than that. Yeah, 117 maybe. It would have been rough.
I always have to be radio silent when Anthony joins because I know it's going to be like 2 minutes of racist.
I'm surprised you guys still let me come on.
Oh no, I love it, dude. I'm here for it. I know some of our listeners will reach out to me and they'll say, "You guys really got racist pretty quick during this episode." but it's only stuff that Anthony approves, and it's usually towards him, so it's fine.
It's all good.
It's towards me, which is okay because we're, I'm white, you're not white, so it's okay.
Yeah. If it ain't white, it's all right.
Just all right.
Speaking of white Mexicans, let's talk about Jeremy.
Yes, Jeremy Salazar. Oh, we don't have enough time to call him tonight, but Jeremy Salazar, what is going on?
That's it.
We're gonna, me and him were joking that we're gonna say every single episode, kind of like that Matt Damon, Jimmy Kimmel thing, that he like always runs out of time to have him on the show. So that's gonna be our running joke. Is just Jeremy will be on the show eventually, but not tonight.
Not tonight. We're out of time.
We're out of time. Yeah, he's I think he's our biggest fan right now, our biggest listener, maybe. I don't know. I don't want to shun some of the people who are listening. Drew, I know you have a big fan base over there too. But Jeremy does DM me quite a bit, and he listens to our episodes immediately when they come out. I'm not even kidding. 30 minutes later, he's texting me about what's going on. So shout out to Jeremy for doing that. Even though the Yankees suck, the Raiders suck, pretty much everybody that he likes sucks as far as sports goes. But sorry, Jeremy. Good stuff. All right, next topic.
Next topic. I don't know what you guys have already talked about. And I don't want to just come in here barging and parading.
No, we just started out NFL. We were running through some of the more recent signings. Stephon Diggs. We talked a tiny bit of Cooper Kupp. We talked how J.J. McCarthy's going to lead the Vikings to the promised land, of course. Something you hear every year. So,
do the Giants have the deepest quarterback room in the NFL?
We did talk about that as well. Do you think that Russell Wilson's going to matter?
No, because the line for the Giants at over under 3.5 wins did not move.
Oh,
with that signing.
Really?
3.5.
That's not good.
That is awful.
Dude, we should be hammering that right now. That's a great bet.
They've got to win at least 4 games. No?
You would think, in the NFL, you should be able to at least win 4 games, I think.
Absolutely.
Anything under that, you should be relegated and bring up with like a D1 college team.
Justin Fields won 4 games alone last year.
Dude, it'll be like the Vikings, Packers, and Cowboys. That'll be the 3 losses the wins that they have. And we'll lose. We'll lose on the bet.
Yeah, and we'll lose, and then, yeah. You would think that'd be a hammer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is he gone? We might lose Anthony for a little bit.
He's throwing tank signs.
That's a crazy bet. We might have to throw some money on that.
Let's post it early. I'll throw some shekels at it and send it to you.
Alrighty. What else? NFL. I'm trying to think if anybody else has signed. There was another signing yesterday, wasn't there?
Well, someone who's not signed still is Aaron Rodgers, and he's got to be a Steeler, right? Or else what are the Steelers going to do? Draft somebody, I guess.
That'd be the only thing is drafting. Does nobody is Rodgers not going to go anywhere? Or will he be a Steeler? That's...
it's bad when no NFL network or CBS or Fox wants you either.
Yeah.
Like, is he going to go on what's Trump's network to start reporting on some of these games?
Well, nobody can fucking probably get a hold of him. He's like fucking ayahuasca out on a beach or something with his wired headphones in his ears. I don't know, man. I think he's too attached to the McAfee show to go anywhere else and do anything. He's got to stay with his buddy.
You want to know something crazy? We've been doing this so long that you've come full circle now. You hate the guy you loved. And we argued about this guy.
I don't hate him. I just think he's just very strange, and like I just don't understand him. I think he's
Well,
Yeah,
no,
he's
you
a
saw
Kanye of the
his
NFL.
entire time.
yeah, but he was good. He used to whoop your guy's ass. So yeah, of course I'm gonna like him.
He did.
Yeah,
Is he the Kanye of the NFL?
I mean, I guess like I don't think he's as crazy. That's a wild name to put on somebody, but. I mean, like, Antonio Brown was the Kanye of the NFL, I think. And then I guess if you're looking at somebody who's current right now, I guess he would be the closest. But I mean, he's not doing some of the stuff Kanye is doing.
A little bit more vocal.
Yeah, he's not wearing like a swastika chain on the Pat McAfee show or something. He's just.
Not yet.
Speaking of Pat McAfee, did you guys watch the LeBron interview?
I just saw the clip that's going around to him talking about like Windhorst and stuff. That's about it though. Well, was there more juicy stuff on there? Or?
No, it was nice. So I think Pat McAfee's a great interviewer. He could bring a lot of just, good stories out of people naturally, not forced. And, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought LeBron was open a bit, and he's good.
I think because McAfee's not he's not like a career reporter guy where it's all these like fucking written questions and he's just like, like it's so boring and scripted. Like people are willing to open up when it's just guys shooting the shit,
That's exactly what it is. Like he just makes you feel comfortable, like just a couple boys.
Yeah.
In the backyards in a hunting tower in Iowa, some paps on the ice and duck calling or something.
Hell yeah. Now you're talking.
Is that a Tuesday?
You speak my language.
That's ironic. All right. Well, I was trying to do that before, but all right. So NFL. Any other signings or anything else? Should we jump into some college basketball? Have you guys been watching the tourney?
Who's Jeremy Salazar rooting for?
Question. I actually don't know.
I'm just going to keep calling his name out all episode. This is the Jeremy Salazar.
He was probably cheering for like UC San Diego or something.
He was going for USC, and so Juju Watkins blew her knee out.
Ooh, blew it.
And blew it with Jaden Daniels, too.
Yeah. His mama was pass block.
Can we talk about that?
Please.
Yeah, that's wild.
How do you interpret that? Like, is that just the momager saying no? Is that
dude? At some point you got to be like, Mom, I'm a grown ass man. Like, if I want to hook up with Juju Watkins, I can't. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. If
I was him, I'd be hooking up with his mom. She was looking pretty good. Shout out.
True, you're worried about us saying racist things. You're saying that. That's hilarious. Do you think the mom like did something like Tanya Harding or something? Like fucking smacked her knee before the game and then she just...
I definitely think she put a little curse on him.
Yeah, she was like, get away from my man or I'm going to tear your ACL. Yeah, it's, I mean, that sucks that Juju went down, but, it's definitely not going to help my women's bracket that I created. But but the men's, it's kind of, I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on the tournament so far? I think it's kind of lackluster. There's no like real Cinderella teams. It's kind of just like, There's been like a couple buzzer beaters. Like the Maryland game the other night was probably the most exciting game there has been. Yeah. The Badgers, I mean, it was close. Like it was at least kind of a game at the end, but the rest of them, it's kind of been,
But do you think now that we're kind of weeding out the bottom of the tourney, we're going to start getting some good games now?
I'm hoping. I freaking hope so. Cause if it doesn't get better, that sucks. But do you know what I mean? It just sucks when there's not like a Cinderella team you're like kind of cheering for, like, oh, this could be it. Or even if they're like in a close matchup. And I did see a post. I should have sent it to you guys. It was super interesting. It showed all the Sweet 16 teams left and it had which, like,
was it the transfer one?
Yeah, it was the logos of the players from each team. And it said, like, which team they started at in the colleges. And I shit you not, like, Drew, I mean, Anthony, you already saw this. Drew, I think Duke and then maybe Texas Tech Texas Tech had like 3 guys who had started there. Duke, I think, had 4.
I think Michigan State.
Michigan State had like 3 or 4. And then besides that, it was like they were like, guess which teams these are, and like you couldn't even put them together. One of the teams didn't even have. I swear, all 5 of the guys weren't even on any of the Sweet 16 teams. So I'm like, I don't even know what team that would be. But they were saying if you're wondering why there's no Cinderella teams, this is why, because the transfer portal is essentially ruined that.
I hate that so much, man.
Yeah,
like,
it's crazy.
I had St. John's going so far just because it was like an NBA team.
Yeah,
it's been around forever, and it's like all these teams are losing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know the transfer portal is bad when you have McNeese State's fucking water boy transferring to North Carolina.
Yeah. He's transferring and he's got his NIL deal. It's fucking.
I did not think that was real. I hope that's not real.
Unbelievable.
It is real.
That's
the
crazy.
The aura is real.
Ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. The transfer portal does kind of suck, especially like I don't know if you saw Scottie Pippen's kid. He's on Michigan and he just transferred, or he's like announcing his transfer in the portal, and they're still in the Sweet 16. He doesn't play, but it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
Do you think a salary cap is coming to college sports?
Yes.
I hope it does. I don't
too.
think you can though, because like technically they're not paying them though, right? Because it's all NIL deals.
There has to be some type of monetary cap, I think, eventually, because what's going to happen is you're going to have these 8 or 10 powerhouse schools pretending they're the Dodgers with unlimited payroll, these boosters, and they're just going to get everybody, and there's going to be no fun anywhere.
But yeah, I mean, it's just going to turn into the old NCAA then, I feel like. Then it's just going to be like people getting busted for going over the cap under the table. You know what I mean? That's all it's going to be. Like, they're still going to get paid whatever they're going to get paid. It's just under the table now, and we're trying to be secretive about it. Whereas, like, now it's out in the open. It was kind of funny that one player after, who was it, Maryland? But he was like, I think Maryland. And they asked him something about NIL deals or whatever, and he's like, oh, yeah, well, coach is the one who's paying me, so yeah, I'm happy about that. And everyone's like, wait, they're like, coach is paying you? Like, I think that's necessarily how NIL deals work. But
Sean, how about this? Okay, so NIL can pay whatever amount of money they want for either your first year or your first transfer, but after that, you're done. So you either stick it out with your team you wanted to go to school for and scouted you out. Or if you transfer one time, you can only transfer once and get a deal. Otherwise, you're done.
So, and correct me if I'm wrong. So, with the NIL deals, is that solely just based on sponsorships that are like using their name or having them in commercials and doing all this shit, and like they're like essentially a sponsored athlete for these brands? Because it's not the university, but the boosters can pay them too.
Yeah.
But they're not like paid directly by like the university or coaches. It's just booster clubs though, right? Because
it's weird because you had, I forgot, was it Utah football where all the football team got like Jeeps or something? Like if the company has sponsorship with the school, there's so many
so then yeah, that is true. So like some of the teams that they have like Michigan or whatever, they have the Jordan sponsorship or shit like that, then they can funnel it through that essentially.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's fucking nuts. Yeah, I mean,
like let's use like Haley Van Lith. Like she's on her 3rd team now, right?
4th, I think.
4th, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
4 years, I swear.
And you shouldn't be getting paid for that. That's ridiculous.
And then, dude, she was like, fucking, they're losing their mind. They're like, she just beat her old team. It's like, yeah, she transferred to a better team. They're a 2 seed. Yeah, of course they beat them. They were a 6 seed. They left her. Like, what the fuck? And they're making a big deal about it. I'm like, they should beat her. They should beat the old team.
It's a revenge game.
Yeah, just stupid. Yeah, I mean, I don't know where college sports goes from here. It's very interesting. I do think it's interesting to see like some of these guys transferring. Sometimes it can be fun, but I think it's like over the top now where like people literally just go to any school they can, I feel like, for their first year. And then they're just like, I'm just going to transfer to another school. And like, nobody cares. There's no loyalty anymore.
We're just following the money, just like everything.
There's no loyalty. It's just we're just gonna go wherever. And it sucks for a fan base. It's like you look at like even like the Badgers basketball team. It's like we lost 2 of our players last year who ended up losing, which was great to see. But yeah, you just like finish the season, all of a sudden you're just like, okay, well, we could have the same team back or a similar team back next year or some of these players, and it's like, nope, we're just gonna transfer, try another team out. It's crazy. It's crazy.
McCaffrey lost his job with the Hawkeyes, and they hired the Drake coach.
Saw that.
So that's
crazy. He's been there forever, right?
A long time, yeah. And we haven't been very good for a long time. So
you guys were good a couple of years back.
Garza was good.
With Garza,
it was fun. Yeah.
Bohannon or whatever.
That was kind of it, though.
Yeah.
I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If March Madness is boring to you, it's because you're not betting on the games.
Yeah.
And we're not even sponsored.
Yeah. You're not wrong. But I was, I think I'm kind of mad at March Madness or whatever. A little upset because all my shit that I was in, it was just like the same day everybody that I needed to win, like in different things, just fucking lost. Like I was in a survivor pool and they fucking blew a lead in the last 2 minutes. And then I had a random team that you like, whatever, you pick, like they pick a random team for you and then you see how far they go and you win however much money. They blew it in like the last like 2.5 minutes and they were winning like the whole game. In both of my I just did 2 brackets this year, which is crazy. I usually do a shit ton. I did 2 and my 2 upsets that I was hoping for to like make it to the Final Four. One was Illinois and one was UConn. When UConn blew it at the end of the game, fucked up my run for UConn, and then Illinois just got fucking slaughtered. So like by the end of like the second day or like third day, I'm just like, fuck this. I just lost like everything that I put in. I'm like, well, this is over. So I'm not even really playing for much anymore, just for shits and giggles. But oh well.
I don't think I'm doing as bad as that, but I still feel the same.
I hope you're not doing as bad as that. Speaking of, did you guys, I don't think you 2 idiots put in our tournament challenge.
Oh, I didn't have $10.
You guys are fucking morons. I'm making all these people sign up, and you guys are like, nah.
I was going to, but then I realized the first game had already tipped.
Well, we got 15 guys in it. I'm currently 7th, and I'm not going to win shit. I think I have a 0% chance to win.
Please tell me Jeremy Salazar is at the top.
So no, Ethan Cupworth is at the top right now.
Nice.
Mike Fung is 2nd, tied with Jay's picks. Yeah, that's Jeremy Salazar. So he's tied for 2nd.
Jeremy.
And then Ryan Rasky, Cam Schwartz. Let's see who is the forecast, though. Let's see what the forecast is for who should win. So right now, Ethan is 20.9% to win. Fung is 16. Jeremy is 15. And then it kind of trickles down from there. What am I at? I have a 0% chance to win. Perfect. That could change, though. You know, I still have hope.
You want to tell the listeners how Ethan picks his bracket?
Well, he claims it's Chat GPT. I don't know if they actually do it. I don't know if Chat GPT does it, but he did that at least last year. I'm not sure if he did it again this year, what his strategy was, but it was probably Chat GPT. Bold strategy. Anything else tournament-wise? I'm trying to think if there was anything like crazy that like really happened. Injuries or anything.
The only thing I'll say is Maryland. I said it right away that he traveled. I'm like, he doesn't travel. And when you kind of look at it different angles, but no, it's a travel.
No,
he traveled.
He took 3 steps at least.
Which sucks because it's like I'd put an asterisk next to that.
Yeah, but in that position though, they're obviously not going to call it, which sucks. But well, it's like that, and then like. Not that it would happen in the Badger game, but they like, I don't know if you saw at the end of the Badger game, like the time went off and they ran up and he threw the oop to himself and like dunked it and like hung on the rim or whatever. Like technically, I don't know if that could be a technical. I think it could be. It definitely could be a technical. So like the Badgers could have possibly shot. Obviously, you're not going to call it in that situation,
Right.
but it was kind of a bullshit move, honestly. We should have just thrown fucking haymakers and just got after it, but oh well.
I said the only difference is I was cheering for Maryland, so it's like I cheered when it happened, and it's like, oh, well, now I don't feel good about it.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't really do it.
I did not cheer for it just because of the shot that the kid made right before it happened. I was like, oh, that was such an epic shot for this kid on Colorado State. Dude, they were so jacked. I'm like, let's go Colorado State. Let's see an upset. And then they fucking send him home. So we got games starting tomorrow, Sweet 16. Michigan and all. I'm not even going to say names. I'm just going to go seed-wise. 5 versus 1, 6 versus 2, 10 versus 3. So Arkansas is essentially the Cinderella team this year. 4 versus 1, 4 versus 1, 6 versus 2, 3 versus 2, 4 versus 1. So
boring.
Michigan sucks. They're going to get slaughtered. And then it'll be, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Well, I don't care anymore. No, I do. I say that now, and then the games will tip tomorrow. I'll be super fucking jacked. I'll be like, let's go. I just hope for some good close games and some buzzer beaters. Let's do
it. Yes, please. Yes.
Anything else? Or what other sports we got?
Baseball tomorrow.
Baseball. So Brewers, Yankees, I think, right? ESPN kicking it off, I want to say. Am I wrong? Do you not know? Yeah, bring up baseball.
He's the baseball guy. He's the baseball.
Hey,
I'm also a Brewers fan. So.
The Mariners open up against the A's, the West Sacramento, 45 minutes outside of Oakland. I don't know what you're going to call them, future Las Vegas Athletics. But I'm actually going to go to the Dodgers home opener tomorrow. So
nice. Brewers do open up the season tomorrow against the Yankees at 2:00 on ESPN. So
I heard ESPN's throwing Bob Uecker on the call.
They're gonna use the AI for his voice. They're gonna use ChatGPT. They're throwing out Freddie Peralta with Bob Uecker as the closer, and then Carlos Rodon is pitching for the Yanks. They are favored, but they don't know what's coming to them. Let's go. The Brewers are hot. They've won 2 of their last 5.
Real quick, I got a question. For your AI, your Siri or whatever, your voice person, if you could have any voice be your Siri, who would you want to be your Siri voice?
Drews. God, my Siri voice.
I would probably be like Goku.
Goku.
You're doing great, kid.
Yeah, that's funny. God, that's really tough. Who would yours be, Anthony?
It'd have to be just a real like a James Earl Jones.
Well, yeah, if we're not gonna be weird about it, and we're just gonna do
if we're gonna be weird about it,
if we're gonna do guys I mean,
Larry the Cable Guy.
You could do a Denzel or something, or Larry the Cable Guy. I thought you were gonna go girl or something. He goes Larry the Cable Guy. Hilarious.
Jeff Foxworthy. I don't know. Are they still around?
You think of the fucking blue collar comedy tour. You're just really trying to connect with the white people on this pod. I love it.
Listen, I'm trying to get subscribers and followers. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the way. Is through the white people.
I'm here trying to make America great again. I'm going to the drag races.
I'm fucking clipping that. I'm going to
the drag races on Saturday. The
are.
Soil Winter Nationals at the Fairplex of Pomona.
Are you working the race, or are you taking fighters, or what are you doing?
I'm grilling hot dogs.
Oh, okay. So you're working. Nice. All right. What the fuck were we just talking about? Baseball. So go Brewers.
Yeah, there's not much to say. Twins play the Cardinals tomorrow. Gray versus Pablo Lopez.
So all of our teams play tomorrow. That's exciting. Awesome. We'll see what happens. We'll see who comes out on top. just based on one game tomorrow. That's going to determine the rest of the season.
Well, we're doing it for the Giants. Why not do it for the rest?
The only other news I have for baseball is that my boy Craig Yoho, he got sent back down to the minors, which is bullshit. Everyone's very pissed about it because he was a stud during spring training. So I'm hoping that'll be a quick call up. Or I'm sure the Brewers, they deal with fucking pitcher injuries left and right. So I'm sure it'll be a short stint down there, hopefully, and he'll be back up in no time. But Craig Yoho, shout out. Let's get you on the pod.
I just have a quick question. You ever seen this pitcher? I don't know who it is, but he after every strikeout, he jumps in the air and goes.
It's the kid from the Rockies.
Is that real or is that
I think that's Goku. He's a guy in the Rockies. Oh, I saw a guy yesterday on the Reds. This is my favorite guy. He struck a dude out and he was like this, and then he just went and went down. That was pretty fucking awesome.
So are we cheering now after strikeouts?
I guess that's a fucking thing. It's doing your job.
Well, I'm all for it.
Yeah. Whatever. Let's turn into Slugfest. Let's get this going. What are we doing? Give the fans what they want.
It's a great game.
Any other sports? Anything else you want to talk about? Yeah, I don't think there's much on my end. I'm sure a listener will reach out and say you forgot about the Daytona 500 or something, but we'll talk about that next time.
Is it deer season out there or what?
Deer season for the Bucks or what? No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
You're not shooting deer yet.
Tony, this is depressed season for all of us in the Midwest. There's just nothing to do.
Yeah, it sucks.
Everything's off limits.
Yeah, it's drinking season. Just drinking. Never mind.
It's time for golf, actually.
So. Golf. There are golf courses opening up, so that's exciting.
What do you mean? You guys' golf courses closed down?
What do you guys do with all the homeless people sleeping on your golf courses? You just hit over them, or are they hazards?
Play the ball as it lies.
Yeah. Do you guys can play golf through fire? What the fuck? You guys just
yeah.
Play
Play
through the Palisades? Just like
hey, the greens are playing a little fast now. They're a little more.
A little charred.
Yeah. You get a discount because the greens are aerated right now?
Anthony pulling out some golf facts. I like it. Some golf terminology.
Yeah. Listen. I'm gonna pick up pickleball.
No, we gotta keep the. It's only a white sport. It's only a white sport. You can't do it yet.
Basically, the minorities have hit every white sport. You guys had golf.
I did just hear a comedian talk about this, and they were like,
"Those Tiger Woods." Yeah.
They're like,
said you guys had tennis, and then the Williams sisters.
White people just keep creating sports until black people get in it, and then dominate it, and then they just move on and go to another one. So they just figure out another sport. I mean, it's true.
We're coming for
pickleball. It's the first 2 minutes Anthony's here and the last.
We're coming for pickleball.
Or as my wife says, all two.
Anthony, if you guys come for pickleball, you guys will be trying to pick them and put them in a fucking basket.
Hey, these produce ain't gonna pick itself. Farm to table. Farm to table.
We gotta end this fucking podcast before Drew's head explodes. Fuck. Oh, that's fun stuff.
Who do you think picks the corn for you, Drew?
His uncle?
My tío, Pablo.
They have a big fucking machine for that, dude. It's like AI. It's replacing you guys.
Damn it.
Drew's still silent. Oh, God damn it. All right, well.
Wait, real quick. Yeah, one last thing. I don't know if we talked about it, but Honora winning Best Picture at the Oscars. I told you.
You did.
And on that note.
Wait. Are we going to have, is Jeremy Salzer going to be on tonight?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get him on. Let me see if I can call him.
Oh, no time.